Hello everyone, my name is Elijah Adeleke and welcome to my YouTube page. So today I'm going to be talking about the best stocks you can invest in as a beginner in the stocks market in order to maximize your profits over time. So stick with me till the end of this video and you might learn a few things.
Let's go!
Stocks, along with other types of assets like bonds, treasury bills, real estate, businesses, or any kinds of properties, are different ways you can invest your money to maximize profits. But you see, stocks are the most liquid assets of all, which means you can cash it in at any point in time. I mean, you cannot have an emergency where you need cash urgently and you have to sell your land or property. You might have to wait a few weeks for you to get a good buyer, and even if you get a good buyer on time, you might not be selling it for what it's really worth. As you might know, investing in stocks is like buying a Snicker chocolate bar out of a whole box of Snicker chocolate bars, with each bar costing $1. So you hold on to that one chocolate bar that you bought for a while. After a few months, the demand of Snicker chocolates grows and the bar that you got for $1 is now cost $2. So you sell that chocolate bar that you bought for $1 for $2. So now you have an extra $1 to yourself.
That was easy.
The Snicker bar that you bought is a piece of a company, while the whole pack of chocolates is the amount of shares a company allocates for purchase by the public. So the more the company grows, the more your investment grows. A lot of people prefer investing in stocks. Why? Because of the easy access to cash and how it's better off putting money in the bank, which charges you for just holding your money for you.
We don't do that here.
Stocks, on the other hand, grows over time, although it has its bad days.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
But most of the time, when a stock price plunges down, usually goes back up. That is if you select a good stock investment, which is the reason for this video. The most commonly invested stocks are individual stocks and ETFs. Individual stocks are just stocks of a single company, and the most common types are common stocks, growth stocks, value stocks, and dividend stocks. The other types of individual stocks are preferred stocks, blue chip, penny stocks, REITs, which are based on real estate investments, and many more. While ETFs, also known as exchange traded fund, is a bunch of stocks traded as one, and its price is an average of all the stocks in its bunch. So if a few stocks in its index fails, others will still grow. No way all the stocks in an ETF would fail unless there's a global crisis. So this is more preferred by many investors because it provides stability, diversity, and it takes little risk. Now to the business of the day. I'm going to list out a few of the best stocks that you can invest into if it's your first time investing in stocks. I did my thorough research and analysis, so you won't have to do it, and came up with these stocks I think would perform outrightly well and provide a good chance of growth to your portfolio in the coming years.
I got you, homie!
Now you have to keep in mind that investing in stocks is a long-term game if you want to get the best results. To get positive, consistent returns from your investments, there has to be a great sense of diversity in your portfolio. You do this by investing in just 5% of your capital into ETFs, bonds, growth stocks, value stocks, and dividend stocks. I could list a bunch more types of stocks you can put your money on, but I don't want to overwhelm you with this, so I just chose these 5 most reliable types of stocks. You have to make sure that you are consistent with the percentage that goes into these stocks each time you decide to add to your portfolio. If you have a list of 10 to 15 stocks that you want to invest in, it's going to be pretty difficult for you to consistently invest in all at the same time.
Stop it. Get some help.
So you have to split your capital into 5 portions, 20% each. This way you can equally diversify into ETFs, bonds, growth stocks, value stocks, and of course dividend stocks. Now you might want to take notes.
هكر يا جماعة لو انتبهتوا لحركاته هكر.
The first portion will go into VT, which is the Vanguard's Total World Stock ETF. This index fund is an average of the whole world stock market. It's like betting on the whole stock market. It's almost impossible for them to fail. Now the second portion is going into bonds. You see, bonds have a way of sticking to consistent growth and sometimes even outperform stocks. Yeah, So I picked out one of the best bonds suitable for long-term investment. This is the BND US Total Bond Market Index ETF Vanguard. This bond ETF tracks the performance of the United States bonds market and provide a diversified exposure to the long-term investment grade US bond market. Now that we have 40% invested equally in bonds and ETFs, the rest of our 60% will focus on the high potential individual stocks, or should I call them blue chips. I am very bullish on tech. I believe technology is something that will keep growing and getting better and better. Inventors will keep finding new ways to improve our lifestyle, and believe it or not, technology is going to change the world more than it's already done.
New face filters on Instagram today. This is my favorite one so far. Nice job, team.
So most of the companies that I'm going to be mentioning now are technology companies. First is Apple.
Psych!
Saw that coming? I'm not sure you did. Apple is a company that I've been following for a while now, and one thing I've noticed about them is they are so consistent with growth, always developing new gadgets, upgrading their devices to better suit its users, and honestly, I think they still have a long way to go. You also want to invest in Google. Google is a company that has been existing and solving people's problems for more than a decade now. We can almost not go a day without using Google. And now they are already even adopting AI to better improve their search engines. They recently announced a new feature where Gmail AI can write your emails for you, and I'm pretty sure this is the least of the things they're about to do. Lastly, Realty Income Corporation. This is a real estate investment trust. It is also good to have a good portion of your investment in real estate. Real estate companies are usually consistent with paying dividends for obvious reasons. So here is one of the best ones out there. Invest in all 5 of these stocks consistently, weekly or monthly, and you won't regret the decision 10 years to come. Make it more like a habit. Here are a few bonus stocks that you might want to dabble into long term. I hope this video has been helpful and would help you to jumpstart your investment journey. Thank you for staying with me up to this moment. Click the subscribe button and like to recommend this video to others that might need it. See you all in my next video.